Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope that you're all having a lovely day today. And I hope that. Oh, is there a hype train? That makes sense. I hope that if you're not having a great day, I hope I can make it better. I would like to thank Adam for rating, Greenlows for resubscribing, Xanathus for the 5 gift subs, and also thank you to our new follower. And thank you to Yo0 for the 100 bits. Yeah, I can see that there's a hype train now. I suppose these things happen. I don't. Do I need a medical license to practice surgery? Do I need a license to practice surgery? Oh well, let's begin. Anyway, last time I was playing Yakuza 4, which will occasionally be popping up as a stream. This time we are getting back to Trauma Center Under the Knife 2, finally. And I can drive everybody away by reading all of the dialogue out loud the way I do every time. Not a lot going on in my life. I've just been dealing with stuff like Dead by Daylight dailies all the time. Hello, 68K. If my tracking seems a little off, bear in mind it's in a slightly different position than usual to facilitate the fact that I have a tablet in front of me. Because I play this with a real stylus. Maybe not the intended kind of stylus, but a real stylus. I'm doing okay enough. Things are ups and downs for me, but streaming for all of you is always a highlight of my day. You'll just have to excuse some of the strange faces I make here, like I look like I'm almost slightly in pain when I blink. It's only because my eyes are extremely swollen. Do you think anime girl eyes get this big naturally? No. There hasn't really been that much going on, though. The new Fortnite season started, and I'm glad that it's not the Star Wars season. That thing, oh boy, I did not like the Star Wars season. Barely played it because it was so miserable. The Star Wars season, they had, like, replaced all of the weapons with Star Wars blasters, but they all had generic names, so it's like, oh, should I be using the FN357 blaster or the B356 blaster? I don't know. That was a very unfortunate season. But today, Trauma Center, we don't need to worry about stuff like Fortnite or Dead by Daylight or suspicious knives on tables. You know, you shouldn't leave a knife on front of a table in front of me if you don't want me to use it. You know, a lot of people will talk about squeamishness when it comes to this game. It's a lot more abstracted than you probably think. But I know it's not for everyone. Unlike the first Under the Knife, which is not abstracted enough and definitely looks gruesome. Anyway, I think I just want to play video game. Let me move us over. Oh, that abruptly cut the music. Whoops. Not on purpose. Trauma Center Under the Knife 2. Let's see, I gotta switch over my thing here so that I can switch this screen really easily. Man, Mortal Kombat has gotten kind of gruesome in general. Like, as far back as Mortal Kombat 9, they have those, like, bone-breaking moves that, like, X-ray, and then you see the bone. But anyway. Get ready for the tedium of me reading a lot of dialogue out loud. Good morning.
Hey!
Good morning, Dr. Styles.
Hey!
Hey, Leslie. Are those two still? Yeah, doesn't look like they've made peace with each other yet. Man, they're so stubborn. It's kinda true, though. Derek's getting pretty swept up in this media circus. But I think Angie might be taking it all a little too personally.
Huh?
What do you mean, personally? I mean, I think she's jealous of that beautiful nurse, or maybe even the president of Acropolis. I doubt Derek's had much, experience with women, so maybe he got flustered. Oh, really? So you think it's just a regular lover's quarrel? Don't you two have work? You should be... Hold on. Attention all staff. There's been a guilt outbreak at Elysium. I repeat, a guilt outbreak has occurred. Elysium is requesting immediate support. Many have already been infected. Emergency personnel, report immediately for dispatch.
What?
Elysium? That's where Emilio is. Thank you for the bits, noses. I can't believe this. A guilt outbreak?
Alright, everyone.
Everyone?
Oh, no.
I'm sure you heard the announcement. Grab your hazard gear. We're heading over there. Understood. Time to fight some guilt.
What?
No, what the? Dr. Styles, look at all these people who have collapsed. How does it look, Dr. Chase? Our reactions are positive. There's no mistaking it. It's guilt. Alright. Chase and Tulba, perform first aid wherever it's needed and get people ready for transport. Clarks, Styles, Thompson, and Sears, you four need to treat those who've been infected. I'm tripping over my words a little. Start with the patients showing the most severe symptoms. Prioritizing them is crucial.
Derek.
Alright, we need to hurry inside, Dr. Styles. Yes, sir. Adel, let's go. You better keep up with me.
Got it!
Hey, we're doctors from Caduceus. Where are the patients who've been infected? They're over in that room, and the one over there too. Alright, this area is clear. Seal it off immediately. Yes, sir.
Derek.
Leslie and I will take the room in the back. You two handle the patients in the other room. Understood. Let's move, Angie. Right. Heather? Emilio?
Dr. Styles?
Dr. Styles? Are you okay? Hang in there. Emilio? Angie, it hurts. Doctor, please save Emilio. Heather, you shouldn't speak. Don't worry, I'm gonna save both of you. Treat Emilio first, please, Dr. Styles.
What?
Heather? Damn, she lost consciousness. Eddie, call Dr. Styles. Heather, treat first. Treat her before me. Look, you two, you're contradicting each other here. I can't do both. Emilio? I had guilt already. I have antibody. Heather, say so. You have antibodies? Doctor, do you think he's right? Yes, it's possible. But we don't know how long he'll be able to last. Doctor, hurry. Heather, operate first. Help. Heather. Doctor.
Let's begin the operation.
Angie, get ready to operate. Four patients, oh boy. Doctor, there are 4 patients who need immediate attention.
Detecting chiral reaction.
The examination results have confirmed that they're all infected with Kyriaki. Kyriaki. I didn't want to hear that name again. Who will we operate on first, Doctor? We should let the patient's vitals dictate the order, like we usually do. There's a female patient with an intestinal infection and a male employee infected in the lung. Both of them are in worse condition than Heather and Emilio.
All right.
Here's the order we'll use. The Elysium patient, the employee, Heather, and then Emilio. Are you sure Emilio will be alright if we operate on him last? If it comes down to it, I'll use my power. I should be able to treat the others before Emilio's condition worsens. This is exactly the kind of situation that calls for the healing touch. I will save all of them. Understood, Doctor. We only have one objective. Eliminate Kyriaki. We have a series of operations ahead of us, but we have to keep at it. Yes, we have to treat each patient as quickly as possible.
There's no time. Let's begin.
Please hurry.
We have 4 patients to operate on, so we'd better get started, Doctor. All of them are in critical condition, so please work as quickly as possible. These lacerations, it's definitely Kyriaki. Let's start by treating the lacerations, Doctor.
Use the forceps. The sutures are ready. Well,
Oops.
that's done. Detecting chiral reaction. Use the ultrasound. Use the scalpel. Use the laser.
There's probably more. No, it doesn't look like it. Got lost for a moment. I was like, where's my laser?
Chiral reaction is negative. Detecting chiral reaction.
Another chiral reaction. It's not gone yet. Please treat it again, Doctor.
Use the scalpel.
Oh,
Patient is
bugger.
injured.
I take it for good.
Okay, let's try again. It took too long to reveal the Kyriaki. That's all that really happened there.
Please hurry. What the? Use the forceps. The sutures are ready.
I can make this slightly easier on myself by keeping the vitals up from the get-go.
Well, that's done. Detecting. Use the ultrasound. Use the scalpel. Use the laser. Use
Yep.
the laser.
Yep. And here we go.
Detecting chiral reaction. Use the scalpel. Please continue.
Okay.
The patient's in danger.
No, they're not. They're fine. Oh, there's still a hole there.
Please be careful.
Doctor, don't let your guard down. We're not done yet. The Kyriaki that's left hasn't revealed itself yet.
Look!
More lacerations. I'm detecting Kyriaki, but it's much larger this time. Try to treat it the way you've treated the others, Doctor. Where's the... There it is. It'll hide. And it's dead.
Chiral reaction is negative.
Incineration of the large Kyriaki complete. Chiral reaction is negative. This patient should be alright for now. Let's finish by treating the remaining wounds. Yeah, I shouldn't need to get the patient's vitals up for my rank or anything. Ugh. That's not right.
On to the next patient.
That completes the patient's operation. The male employee is next.
Let's begin the operation.
All right, let's do this.
Hmm.
The sutures are ready.
Okay, let's get those vitals up. Good.
Detecting chiral reaction.
There's another one already. Take care of that one. Okay, okay. Still gotta worry about the queen, so I want those vitals up.
This isn't good.
It's a different kind of Kyriaki queen. Huh? The shadow looks different than the last one. We don't have time to hesitate. Please treat it in the same way, Doctor. But if that's there, then there's
Use the
eggs
ultrasound.
somewhere. I guess the game's forcing me. Okay. I guess it really won't allow me to figure this out on my own. Wait, something about this new reaction I'm getting is different from the larger Kyriaki. Doctor, something might be hiding inside the organ, you think?
Use the ultrasound.
Use halt treatment on the Kyriaki for a moment and search the area with the ultrasound.
Use the scalpel. Look!
What?
This object, it's
Detecting chiral
It's
reaction.
very weak, but I'm getting a chiral reaction from it. What? Then it's a Kyriaki pupa? Those larger Kyriaki must be kind of like a queen. They give birth to the new Kyriaki. We have no idea what it's capable of, but let's continue the treatment, Doctor. Get those vitals up. You, get out of there. Die. Okay, we don't really have much time.
Dr. Styles!
Just when we think we know everything about a strain of guilt. Can't believe Kyriaki can reproduce like that.
No.
We don't have time to think about it now. Heather and Emilio are waiting for us. You're right. Let's hurry. Please close up the patient, Doctor.
Operation complete.
Bring in the next patient.
Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin the operation.
Here we go. Patient number 3, and we don't have a lot of time. I'm behind on time.
Detecting chiral reaction. Detecting chiral reaction.
No, you don't. Maybe you do, actually. Hmm. Okay.
Please hurry.
I think I can do this a little more carefully this time.
What the? Use the sutures are ready. Well, that's done. Use the ultrasound. Use the scalpel. Use the laser. Use the laser. Chiral reaction is negative. Detecting chiral reaction. Use the scalpel. The patient's in danger. Please continue.
One thing to know is that Kyriaki Queen in particular, I believe, won't show up while there are other wounds. Darn, I shouldn't have... Whoa. Okay. That should be enough.
Be careful. Look!
am.
Chiral reaction is negative.
Stop interrupting me at the moment, Angie. Okay. It is an extremely hard game, but I love it.
On to the next patient.
How you doing, Noelle?
Let's
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, I am on hard. Come to think of it. Almost forgot that I was on hard, actually. Game also has an easy mode that is way easier. Knife Demons is a good way of putting it, Dominic. Very good way of putting it. That's exactly what Kiriaki are. Like, come to think of it. Where the heck did that thing go? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's get ready for the queen. This queen will be annoying, but not a pain in the butt.
This isn't good.
It's like, which one does it think is on top? Know what I mean? It's gonna make me fight multiple at once. But it'll be okay as long as I take it carefully. The lacerations are by far the more dangerous thing to worry about here. Even
Use the ultrasound.
considering secondary wounds and secondary Kiriaki.
Use the scalpel. Look! Detecting chiral reaction.
As long as the lacerations are taken care of, everything else is fine. Whew. Better time.
Doctor,
No.
So the thing is, Noelle, did you play the DS first one or the Wii first one?
Bring in the next
Because the DS first one is
the
insanely
operation.
busted and exceptionally hard. The first one is the least polished entry easily, and its difficulty is busted, and the controls are busted. I would not recommend the first one to anyone except a super fan. The Wii remake is much easier.
detecting chiral reaction.
The first one is one of the most
Chiral reaction.
hard by mistake games that I have ever played in my life. Like, it's obviously not supposed to be an easy game. But the game often just fails to function the way that it was supposed to. Okay, I want Heather's vitals way up. Yeah, like the first trauma center feels like a tech demo next to the other ones.
Use the ultrasound.
Okay, now that I can actually reveal the pupa, I can treat the queen much more sanely.
Working.
There's another pupa.
Doctor,
There were 3 pupa? Bloody hell. You, get out of there. This lung can fit so many eggs in it. Oh no. I wasn't sure what would happen. Turns out the answer was it would be extremely bad. I should have removed the pupa first. Hey Tiff. Hey Gatorade. Basically, I should have removed the pupa first. Instead of leaving it out, I thought that having already cut it out might count, but it didn't. I think they intend on me, saving the healing touch for Emilio? That's the impression I got.
let's hurry.
But I'm not sure. I just don't want to risk it.
What the? Use the force. The sutures are ready.
It's okay, I've got this. I'm a doctor on Twitch.tv.
Well, that's done. Use the ultrasound. Use the scalpel. Use the laser. Use the laser. Chiral reaction is negative. Detecting chiral reaction.
Okay, where the hell are these things? Over here? Gotcha, gotcha. Zap, 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 zap.
Please continue. Please be careful. Look!
And here's the queen. It's not a big problem as long as I keep the lacerations in check. Lacerations seem to do a lot more damage on hard mode than they would be doing on normal mode. What the? Those were just V's. Those were just V signs.
Vitals dropping.
Instead,
Negative.
long live the queen. Oops. Oh, there's still a wound over there. Silly me. Where's my nurse cosplay? You have a point. I don't have any cosplay, really.
On to the next patient.
Okay, patient number 2.
Let's
All right, let's do this.
Smoochers are ready.
I don't know why I'm saying that.
Detecting chiral reaction.
Zap, zap, zap. He's in check. Another one already. Okay.
This isn't good. What the?
That was just one line. How the heck?
Use the ultrasound.
This is the part where it gets tough. Because of the other Kyriaki emerging. But I can't stop because the pupa aren't real. But absolutely can hurt you. Oh crap. I should not have done that. I should not have done that. Get this over here. Come on. Zap.
Wait, use the ultrasound.
And inside the organ,
Use the scalpel.
pupa.
Look!
Move it.
Detecting chiral reaction.
And it's about time we take care of the small one. Okay. Crap. Got a little sloppy there. Now where is she? Clean. Dead, I think. Okay, we're a little behind on time this time.
Doctor,
No. Bring in the next patient.
Okay, patient number 3 this time.
let's begin.
Let's begin the operation.
Doctor, no. Okay. I want Heather's vitals to be pretty high before I even start. This is going to be rough, so here we go.
Detecting chiral reaction. Detecting chiral reaction.
Okay. Now we just need the vitals back up again so we can be ready for the queen. And I have to remember that there are 3 pupae. Pupae.
Well, that's done. What the?
Guess there's just one at first. Which is fine, I'm okay with one.
It's working.
I think she'll keep laying them if I give her time to. Here I am talking about anthropomorphized disease as if it even cares what gender it is. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Our reaction's negative.
Please hurry.
All right.
Oh, I guess Emilio is the next operation. I didn't even need all that extra time. Oh well, I got an A rank
better.
because I was so hurried. Whew. Whew. Alright, we're done with the third operation. Angie, let's begin treatment on Emilio.
Doctor?
Doctor, Emilio's... his blood pressure and pulse are dropping. Vitals critical. He's in danger here. What? He didn't use his what voice clip. No, he's flatlining. He's going into cardiac arrest.
What?
Damn it, get the defibrillator, hurry! I've got it right here. Emilio, I won't let you die!
Dr. Styles!
The defibrillator is fully charged. Alright, starting at 200. Clear. No pulse yet. That didn't work. One more time, raising it to 300. Clear. No! I'm not giving up yet. Raising to 360. Clear. Come back. Come back to us, Emilio. Come back, Emilio.
Doctor?
Thank you for resubscribing, Dan Bob. It's not too late. I can use the healing touch.
I won't let you die.
Emilio, I will save you. I swore that I would.
We're losing the patient!
It's no use. Please stop. No. Emilio. Doctor? Dr. Styles! That's a nice looking A rank. Yeah, it's just usually the patients you lose aren't the ones with their own voice clips, right?
Dr. Styles!
No. You're lying, Doctor. Please, please tell me you're lying. Dr. Styles, it's all a big lie, right? This can't be... Miss Ross, I'm very sorry. I misjudged that Emilio had guilt antibodies, so I thought he had more time. Why? Why didn't you operate on Emilio before me? I pleaded. I pleaded for you to save him. And you still didn't. Why? Why didn't you, Dr. Stiles? Please calm down, Miss Ross. I'm so sorry. It was our responsibility. Our fault. I was supposed to protect Emilio. But now I'm the one alive and he's... Emilio? Ah.
Hey,
Derek, try not to take it so hard. You made the right call on who to treat first. Dr. Stiles, it couldn't be helped in that kind of situation. I probably would have made the same decision as you. Dr. Clarks, you can't blame yourself. But
Dr. Stiles!
you did make the right choice. I believe so too. But can you really say to us that you weren't at all negligent? Angie, you assumed that you'd have enough time if you used the healing touch. But that's an arrogant assumption. Don't you think you overestimated its power? Your pride is what caused this mistake. Your dependence on the healing touch. Wouldn't you agree? Angie, stop. You're being way too hard on Derek. But isn't it mortifying? Aren't all of you absolutely mortified by this? One of our patients died, for heaven's sake. That's the most unbearable part of our work, isn't it? Angie,
Doctor,
that's why I've been giving you such a hard time. It can't be helped that your skills made you a famous doctor, but my greatest fear, what I worried about the most, was that it would change you. And that fear has come true. You're no longer the Dr. Stiles I've grown to respect. I may have said too much, but that's how I really feel.
I...
This is just more than I can stand. She's right. I never even noticed. Why did I let this darkness creep into my heart? And because of it, Emilio is dead. So the outbreak at Elysium. You're saying it was another terrorist attack. Isn't it obvious?
damn it.
Even taking into consideration that Elysium was full of PGS patients, it's simply impossible for that many guilt cases to suddenly pop up with no warning whatsoever. What worries me more, though, is that new guilt we found inside that Mexican kid. There's no way that was a natural mutation. But even if this outbreak was an act of terrorism, who would have done it? And why? Thanks, I need the hydration reminders. Like something completely unrelated to what I was trying to click. Give me just a moment here, okay?
A bomb.
No, it wasn't a bomb this time. That's in the first game, remember?
If you pursue this power, yes, you will become an unparalleled surgeon. But are you prepared for the pain that will bring you?
Can you imagine how heavy your hands would be with the healing touch? There aren't many doctors who can endure such a weight.
Yeah.
Why was I so conceited? If only I gave it more thought. If I wasn't so damn confident in my ability. They might have been able to save both Heather and Emilio. Or would Heather have just taken Emilio's place? Thinking about my actions doesn't change what happened. It won't bring Emilio back.
Doctor,
Dr. Stiles? Are you okay? You don't look so good. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Maybe you should get a little more rest. Actually, that was Director Hoffman's suggestion. And
Angie.
thanks for your concern, Angie, but I can't do that. I'm a doctor of Caduceus. I can't let my personal problems interfere with my work. But it's true, isn't it? I don't have time to sit around and think. There are still patients who need to be treated. Dr. Stiles, we've got an emergency. Dr. Tolba,
What?
What happened? Dr. Tolba suddenly collapsed. He's got a high fever, too. Adele Tolba. Treatment of abdominal lacerations and subcutaneous hemorrhaging is necessary. Subcutaneous. Symptoms akin to the disease from Kostagar. According to Dr. Tolba's preliminary test results, it seems that he's had an onset of that disease we treated while we were in Kostagar.
What?
Then it was lying dormant inside him this whole time? The subcutaneous bleedings and lacerations have already formed on his abdomen,
please hurry.
and he's suffering from a fever of over 102 degrees. Doctor, we have to hurry. You're right. We have an idea of how to treat it this time. Don't worry, Angie. We'll cure him. Understood. There are two objectives for this operation. Treat the lacerations on the abdomen, and treat the internal hemorrhaging. Please treat the subcutaneous bleedings promptly, or they will worsen.
I won't let you die!
Oh.
Let's begin the operation.
I love this song. We'll use the same procedure as when we dealt with this in Africa.
Use the ultrasound.
Find the areas that have internal hemorrhaging, make an incision, and then drain the blood. Finally, suture the incision. That's the treatment plan.
I will save this patient.
Hang in there, Adele. We're going to save you. 20 incisions? Oh no! But you just got those stitches. No!
Use the ultrasound. Please be careful. The patient's in danger.
Okay, they ruptured on their own. That's not good.
Down.
Just tapping some spots to make sure there's no holes there. That's a normal thing to do, right? You just tap with the scalpel to see if there's holes? You all do that, right? Vitals are still unstable. There are more internal hemorrhages. See? Just like that. Just like that. Just popping him open with my scalpel. I shouldn't say things like that. People are gonna puke.
Dr. Stiles!
His skin condition is improved, but his vitals won't stabilize. There must be something else. What the? More internal hemorrhages. I'm detecting a large number of them.
Please hurry.
Please deal with them quickly. What? This feeling. It's not right. It's not how I usually feel. That must have been a coincidence. Try to imagine the star again.
No.
This can't be. I'm concentrating. No, I'm not done. I have to concentrate harder. Doctor, what's wrong? You don't look too good.
It's all right.
It's nothing. I'm all right. Let's continue the operation.
No.
Why? Why can't I reach that state?
Doctor?
Come on, you need to do something or Adele will... what's wrong with me? Why can't I use the healing touch?
Doctor!
Doctor, what's wrong?
I'm afraid I must intervene.
Calm down, Derek. I'll finish this for you. Director Hoffman, what's happened to me? Miss Thompson, take Dr. Stiles out of the operating room and make him get some rest. Also, please send in Chief Casal immediately. Yes, sir. Come on, Dr. Stiles. Let's go. Director, Derek, now you're facing it too. Medical board will be notified. Dr. Tulba's condition seems to have stabilized. That was fascinating. Perhaps you truly are a descendant of Asclepius. In all honesty, he may not have pulled through if you hadn't stepped in.
Well,
I'm just glad we were able to save him. Although, it's hard to be happy considering the circumstances. You're referring to Derek. Yes, I'd like to believe that his slump will only be temporary. But what happened at Elysium has been weighing heavily on my mind. You mean Emilio Juarez's death?
well,
Yes. I too once relied on the healing touch, and it led me to make a mistake that could never be undone. I vowed to never pick up a scalpel again. Of course, that was until an old friend of mine helped me find my courage again. I just hope that Derek will be able to overcome this. I wasn't able to...
No.
This was the second time I failed. Adele almost lost his life because of me. Why couldn't I use the healing touch? Have I lost the ability to invoke it? Is it possible that I can't save anyone anymore? Man, I assume it must be possible to get an A rank on that. You probably have to open all the hemorrhages immediately on your own and stuff like that.
Alright, let's do this.
Can't waste any more time on this. There are still patients here at Caduceus that are depending on me. And we haven't figured out who or what was behind that guilt outbreak yet either. If I can't use the healing touch when I truly need it, I won't be able to save anyone. I'm going to do everything in my power to get it back. Personal training in an attempt to regain the healing touch. Concentrate, Derek. You have to do whatever you can to get that power back. Without the healing touch, I don't deserve to be a doctor of Caduceus. Especially not after what happened today. Imagine the operation, just like usual. And draw that symbol. Now, concentrate.
I'm a doctor.
I love how he says that so dramatically. I'm a doctor.
Alright, let's do this.
I can do this. I need to get that sensation back. Imagine the operation. Concentrate on my hands. There goes. Why can't I concentrate? I need to try again. No, damn it, one more time.
No.
It's no use. I can't get it back. No, no, no! If this keeps up, I need to draw the star faster and more accurately. But right, I know I can do it this time.
I disagree. Concentrate.
It's no use!
No.
I'm trying so hard. Why? Why can't I get it? It's useless. No matter how many times I try, I can't get my healing touch back.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Is it hopeless?
I'm out of here.
Still got a C rank on that.
No.
No matter what I do, I can't reach that state of concentration. Why? What's happened to me? What's happened to my healing touch? Have I lost it completely? No, this can't be happening. Iris. Iris!
Wow, my head's spinning!
Dr. Styles. Hey, you're finally awake. It's time for the start of Skyrim, apparently. Huh? Why am I here? I guess that nasty fever you had made your memory foggy. Adele, you collapsed. It was the same disease discovered in Kostagar. What? I contracted that?
Hey.
If it wasn't for the reports Derek sent back to us, you would have been in serious danger. But your operation was a success, and we've taken precautions to prevent a relapse. Your only assignment for the time being is to take it easy and concentrate on being a patient. Thank you, Dr. Chase. So, Dr. Styles was the one who treated me. He really is a great doctor. Well, that's not exactly how it went down. Huh? We're just having a really long depression arc here. Several episodes long. 1 week later.
Hey!
Hey, what? Dr. Styles is leaving Caduceus? No, that's not it. But with the way he's been acting, a change of scenery will probably do him some good. I suppose that makes sense. So then he's still...
Damn it.
He's been seriously depressed lately. It's not like him at all. All that healing touch crap aside, I wouldn't even let him do normal operations like this. He looks more like a patient than a doctor. I know what you mean. I heard he's been getting some counseling, recommendation of Dr. Clark's. But knowing what caused all this, it's probably still tough for him to deal with. You know, most people don't know the first thing about the healing touch. Not like talking to some shrink is going to solve any... Good morning, everyone. Morning, Adele. You're looking much better. Hey, you heard about Dr. Styles, right? Yes.
Dr. Styles.
He's being transferred to another hospital, correct? Yeah. I guess he'll be gone a while then. We'll just have to work even harder to make up for his absence. Anyway, if you'll excuse me.
Hey.
That's weird. I thought he'd take it harder than that. Speaking of taking it hard... Yeah? Has Angie heard about this yet? I'd say she has. She just bolted into Hoffman's office a second ago.
If you pursue this power, yes, you will become an unparalleled surgeon. But are you prepared for the pain that will bring you?
Excuse me?
Well,
That's what I said to Derek when he used his healing touch for the first time. I thought he had found a way to cope with it. But it looks like the healing touch will forever be a double-edged sword to those who have it. Sorry to interrupt. Yes, Miss Thompson? I'm here to ask a favor concerning Dr. Stiles. I had a feeling you'd come when you found out. You want to accompany him, don't you?
Huh?
How do you... I'm sorry if I'm being unreasonable, but I understand how you must feel. But that's exactly why I can't approve your request. Permission denied, Miss Thompson.
Huh?
What? Derek needs time to think about why he became a doctor, and to come to terms with what happened. He can't do that without some space.
This can't be.
But Dr. Stiles is... There's no need to be concerned. He's really not so weak. And it's not like we'll be throwing him into an unfamiliar environment without any support either. If you care about him, then you should watch over him from a distance, just for now.
Understood.
Yes, sir. And please excuse me. I wonder if he'll really be able to get past this.
well,
I'm not sure. But there's something else I said to him before. No doctor can operate on himself. That is our fatal flaw, and at the same time, a test of the friendships we have fostered. Let's hope that we're doing what's best for him. There have been several surgeons who've had to operate on themselves in extremely intense situations. It can be done, but usually shouldn't be done. It's the meme song. This is Hope Hospital, located in the city of Angeles Bay, indefinitely the United States. Definitely not Japan, just so we're clear, definitely not. Through the years, it has served the community by providing quality healthcare to those in need. Eric Stiles took his first steps here as a doctor, and has now unexpectedly returned.
Derek,
I heard about what happened from Director Hoffman, but I never imagined that I'd find myself mentoring you again. I know. Sorry to be such a burden. It seems like they'd have you retrained from the beginning, as though this was your residency. With that in mind, we'll be going pretty hard on you. You think you can handle it, Derek? Yes. Alright then, that's it for today.
I'm counting on you.
I'll be on extended active duty starting tomorrow, so you should get rested up. I understand. Please excuse me. You think? It's worse than I thought. He doesn't even smile anymore. It's like he's a shell of his old self. He never used to be so uptight. Right. Lost all of his composure. I guess that's why he sent him to us.
Okay.
And by the way... Oh my god! Have we made any progress in trying to get her here? Actually, it looks like she'll be able to transfer here as early as next week. Hey, Hiyori. How are you doing? We're doing pretty good so far, although, like, we're in the midlife crisis story arc, where Derek's having trouble getting his healing touch up. Hello, welcome readers. Welcome in. I hope you don't mind me reading dialogue because I do it for this game. I apologize. We didn't give her much notice, but she's gone to a lot of trouble to adjust her schedule. Great. And we'll be able to put our master plan into action that much sooner. This isn't going to be easy, but we're going to make it work no matter what. You see, Dr. Derek Stiles, the main character, has gone back to the hospital where he did his original residency to try and regain his confidence after he completely and utterly lost it. You're welcome. Please take care. Whew, that's the last outpatient for today. It's hard to step backward into the role of apprentice. But it really does feel like those days when I first started working here. What was Hiyori up to? Oh, SMZ3. I haven't played SMZ3 in so dang long. I've been wanting to stream SMZ3 again, but I keep going, but I have other things I gotta stream. Anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Sarah Linne. I'm a retro streamer. I also work for Xseed. I've worked on like 50, 60 games, so I've probably worked on something you've played. But I'm just a normal person like you. I wonder how everyone at Caduceus is doing. Are they working like usual without me? Of course they are. Who needs a doctor who's lost the healing touch? Heck, I can't even do a routine operation. It'd be of no use if I was there. Yeah, I'm a magical cat girl, just like everyone, right? Better get that. Yes, this is Dr. Stiles.
What?
I'm performing an operation? Dr. Casal.
Derek,
What are you doing here, Derek? You're supposed to be in the operating room. Stop wasting time and go get prepped. Wait! I can't handle an operation right now. Remember what I told you back then? The doctor has to cast aside his emotions during an operation. In there, you're just a doctor who saves patients. Nothing more, nothing less. But that's just it. What if I can't save the patient? Don't worry, rookie. I'm assigning a veteran assistant to you. Huh?
Derek?
You don't look too well, Derek. Are you getting enough sleep? You need at least 6 hours. The patients depend on you. Long time no see, Derek.
What?
Mary? Why are you here? Well, I have my reasons. Mary Fulton, age 42, a veteran nurse. She assisted Derek during his first days at Hope Hospital. Regardless, I'll be working here for at least a little while. So, let's do our best.
Yes.
Of course! Wait, the veteran assistant you were talking about? That's right. Do you get it now? If there's nothing else, then go scrub up. I was about to say go screw up. That would be a very bad direction to give him. Let's go. Alright. Here we go. Let's see. Well, let's start with the briefing. Your patient today is Mr. Saltman. He's a 52-year-old male suffering from however the hell you pronounce that. Cholelithiasis? Cholelithiasis? If you just stay calm, Derek, this operation won't be difficult. Think back to when you first started operating, and concentrate. I understand. I'll try. Good. I'll explain the operation procedure then. Like I said, the patient suffers from gallbladder Cholelithiasis. It's progressed quite a bit, so we'll have to extract his gallbladder. We have 2 objectives for this operation. Size and extract the gallbladder and fragment the gallstones. Now listen up. What's most important right now is precision, not speed.
Please try to be careful.
Put yourself in the patient's position and think each treatment through.
We'll begin the procedure.
Do your best.
Yes.
Precision over speed, and more importantly, I need to focus solely on the operation. What the? I was very focused, don't you agree?
Do your best.
Yes.
He really lost his edge.
Derek!
Gallstones are flowing out of the gallbladder. Keep in mind that the patient's vitals will drop as the stones pass through the entire bile duct.
Use the ultrasound.
Gallstones can be detected with the ultrasound, so let's be as thorough as possible.
Use the laser. Okay, let's continue.
Let's begin extracting the gallbladder.
Please inject the medication.
First, inject the white sedative into the gallbladder.
Derek!
Now we can extract it, but we can't cut it all out at once.
Use the scalpel.
So we'll excise it in multiple segments, but don't forget about the gallstones either.
Vitals dropping.
To follow.
Okay, let's continue.
Geez, they just keep coming. I think I need to ignore at least a couple of them.
Vitals dropping.
Oh boy. There's so many gallbladder stones. What, are you kidding?
Use the scalpel.
What the? Uh-oh. What the? No. Uh-oh.
Drain.
Patient's gonna die.
Derek, step aside.
Shouldn't my assistant assist?
What a shame.
Derek Stiles left Hope Hospital without saying a word. After losing the healing touch and even the ability to perform a standard surgery, Derek couldn't go on as a doctor. No one knows what happened to him after that. Poor guy.
Do your best.
He became a cab driver.
Derek! Use the ultrasound.
Okay, this is gonna be tough because of the multitasking involved.
Okay, please inject the medication. Derek! Use the scalpel.
I can somewhat take my time, but the blood pools are the thing that makes that difficult. Crap, this one isn't gonna... Good.
continue. Use the scalpel.
Okay. Okay. Crap.
Vitals dropping. Use the scalpel.
Oh.
Use doctor. The patient's vitals.
Why is his gallbladder a pear anyway? Like, that might be his actual problem. He has so many gallstones because his gallbladder is actually a fruit. Like, I think if my gallbladder were a fruit, I wouldn't have very effective gallbladder either. Just a hunch. What the? Again? That one came before the last one was dealt with. It seems so random.
Use the scalpel.
Well... Come on, man! This ain't no standard operation. This is harder than the other ones. This is harder than Kiriaki. I think actually you do need the healing touch for this operation. Come on. That should stop the flow of the gallstones, she says, as another gallstone just immediately goes in there. I'm definitely getting a C rank on this one.
Use the fork. We don't have much time. Hurry! Here are the sutures.
Jeez, man.
That went well.
Did it?
Here are the sutures. Derek!
Wait, Derek, we're not done yet.
What?
You mean there's another patient? I don't have much time! This patient is suffering from severe appendicitis. The main objective for this operation will be excision extraction of the appendix.
Do your best.
I don't have much time, lady. If I'd known... Okay.
Derek! Use the drain. Please, we need to hurry. Use the drain. Use the scalpel.
Less than a second left.
Derek, step aside.
Like, what the heck were you expecting from me? Come on. You guys should have told me. The patient delivered to me died in 38 seconds. Not my fault. Oh my god.
Do your best.
Yes.
Precision over speed, they said. Yeah, right.
Derek!
He lied to me so hard.
Use the laser. Okay, please inject the medication. Derek! Use the scalpel. Okay, let's continue. Use the scalpel. Doctor, the patient... Use the scalpel.
The patients use the scalpel? I wasn't informed of that. Relaxing back-to-back set of busy operations with patients who are ready to die within seconds. That's true. Also, welcome. How are you?
Do
Yes.
Derek! Use the ultrasound. Use the laser. Please inject the medication. Use the scalpel. Okay, let's continue. Use the scalpel. Doctor, the patient's vital.
Oh boy. I can't get too caught up in the gallstones.
Use the scalpel. Use the drain.
Unfortunately, some getting through just has to be considered acceptable. At least until I can do the final cut.
Use the scalpel.
That's gonna hurt. Crap. What is this operation? Yeah, I really love this series. I got into it kind of late in the DS era, sort of. Long after I'd heard so much good about it and had just ignored it because I was like, oh, I'm too squeamish, I won't enjoy this. Surprise, surprise! Wah! Oh, game, you're so funny.
Derek, step aside.
Good lord. Your headcanon is this is actually an easy operation and Derek's just that out of it. It's plausible, right? This is insane.
Do
Yes.
Ew. Yes.
use the ultrasound. Use the laser. Please inject the medication. Use the scalpel. Okay, let's continue. Vitals dropping.
What was I supposed to do, lady?
Use the scalpel.
Kinda seems like letting the small ones through is sort of
Doctor, the patient's vitals.
bearable if you're actually syringing through it. But the large ones are an absolute no-no no matter what. Of course, the blood just comes back immediately. I want to start over again. Yeah, I'm playing on hard mode, and surprisingly, it's hard.
Do you?
Yes.
Use the ultrasound. Use the laser. Please inject the medication. Use the scalpel. Okay, let's continue.
Funny because, like, if you cut even one step out of this, it would be significantly more manageable. Like, if you didn't have to ultrasound them. Because you can plainly see them. But you can't laser them if they haven't been ultrasound. I decided I would try.
Use the scalpel. Use the scalpel.
Crap.
Use the drain.
Crap, and that's a big one too. Here comes a small one. It's too fast. The game will just be like, think fast. The vitals are full.
Use the scalpel.
Okay. Okay.
Use the forceps. Here are the sutures.
Those damn gallstones are gone.
That went well.
Ugh.
Here are the sutures. Derek! What?
Okay, on to the second patient with 2 minutes this time.
Do your best.
And now she says quickly but carefully.
Derek! Use the drain. Please inject the medication. Use the scalpel.
And deal with these inflammations.
Vitals dropping. Okay, let's continue.
Okay, now we need to tie 2 wires to the appendix. One will go around the base of the organ, and the other around the appendix itself. Please pick up the wire. First things first, these vitals.
Use the scalpel. Use the forceps. I knew you could do it.
That completes all the treatments. I'm glad it didn't get more serious. Lady, did you see what I was dealing with?
Here are the sutures. We don't have much time. Hurry! Good work.
Well, we got a B rank somehow. Because no misses? What? What? Question mark? Ooh.
Derek?
Good job, Derek. I can't say it went smoothly. But you did get through it, didn't you? Hey, Desi Spark. It's all thanks to you, Mary. I don't know what would have happened if I had operated alone. Probably would have gotten buried in gallstones. Gallstones fall. Everyone dies. You know, you really haven't changed much since we parted a few years ago.
You're such a handful.
You seem so lost. I can't possibly leave you alone. It's just like it was back then. What? I've improved a lot since then. But Dr. Casal told me everything. Even though you've been through a lot, you still need to be patient, even though you're the doctor. Huh? Sometimes, when things go wrong, people dwell on what they could have done differently. They start to lose their way. But when you're so busy thinking about something you can't change, you get blinded by it. What I mean is, the past isn't nearly as important as the future. You've got to keep looking ahead. When things don't seem to be going your way, sometimes you can get back on track if you just concentrate on the task in front of you. That's why I want you to be patient and take things one step at a time. I understand.
You're such a handful.
You really do need my help, don't you?
What?
Hey, it's been 3 years and you're still on my case. It's going okay, Cal. That last operation was rough. A few days later.
Derek.
It seems like your performance has been improving lately, Derek. Although you're still being babysat by Nurse Fulton.
What?
Well, I'm not relying on her that much. Technically, no. But what about psychologically? Don't tell me you're starting in on me too, Dr. Myers. What a weird sentence. Anyway, let's get down to business, Derek. You're going to be the doctor on duty tonight. What? But tonight is... That's right. Tonight, this hospital is responsible for all emergency patients. But... No excuses. You need to get focused on being a doctor. And besides, you don't need any extra time to get lost in thought. That'll only be trouble.
I'm counting on you.
Just do what you can tonight to save the people in front of you. Yes, sir. Relax, Derek. There's no reason to be so uptight. Your guardian angel will be with you after all. Now you're just making fun of me.
Yeah.
Focus on being a doctor. It's good advice, but can I really do that? What if multiple critical patients are brought in and I have to decide who to treat first? What if their wounds are too difficult to treat without the healing touch? Can I really focus under that kind of pressure? Or... the siren. And it's getting closer. Wait, there's more than one!
Derek!
We have some badly injured patients on the way in. Get ready immediately. Understood. There was a terrible accident on the overpass. All the patients are in critical condition, and they're going to be transmitted here. What? What did you expect? As Dr. Casal said, tonight's our night to handle all emergency patients.
What are you doing?
Listen up. You're a doctor, so start acting like one. Right. I'll go get changed. We'll probably have to perform several operations in a row.
We need to hurry.
We don't have much time to spare, so please hurry. Get with the program, Derek. If there was ever a time to focus on being a doctor, it's now. Alright, I'll begin with the briefing. The patient is suffering from a fractured left rib cage and an injury to the spleen. There's a high possibility that the bone fragments are scattered inside the thoracic cavity. We have two objectives for this operation. Collect the bone fragments and reform the fractured bone. Treat the splin's hemorrhaging. The spleen? What the heck am I saying? More patients may be carried in as we proceed. But don't think about that. Just stay focused on the person in front of you. Try not to worry. You can do this, Derek. I hope so, Mrs. Fulton. Miss Fulton.
We'll begin the procedure.
Do your best.
Let's get started. You'll have to work efficiently, Derek. First, we need to treat the external wounds. Oh, don't let him die in the process.
That went well.
Did it, though?
Derek!
It's more severe than I thought. Let's keep an eye on the damage to the spleen while we treat him.
Use the forceps.
Please collect the bone fragments while treating the wounds.
Use the forceps. Here are the sutures. We need to hurry.
Oopsie daisy! Maybe I should not have done that. And yes, I'm aware that oopsie daisy is exactly what you don't want to hear your doctor say.
Okay, let's continue.
Ugh. There we go.
Use the antibiotic gel. That
This
went.
person's gonna be okay. Hey, Patchy.
Here are the sutures. Okay, let's
Nice work, Derek. But there's no time to relax. The next patient is waiting for us. Oh my. The patient seems to be suffering from severe internal and external wounds. Once we treat the external ones, we'll move to opening them up. We'll need to determine the affected area's condition quickly. Why does he have a gemstone for his
That went well.
belly button? Is anyone else seeing this?
Derek?
I've confirmed the presence of foreign objects as well as several injuries. Keep an eye on the patient's vitals while treating the wounds and extracting these objects. I'm treating Steven Universe, oh no.
Use the ultrasound. Use the scalpel. Use the drain.
Okay.
Derek!
The treatment seems to be going well, but his vitals won't stabilize.
Use the magnification.
And there must be
tool.
other wounds. Let's use the magnification tool to find them. Gee, you didn't see that? Nurse Fulton, how did you miss this?
Use the drain.
Explain to me.
Use the drain. Use the antibiotic gel. Derek! Oh no.
Damn.
We're losing the patient.
Some stuff was happening and I wasn't...
Do your best.
Whatever, I know what I'm up against. It'll be okay.
That went well.
Also, don't you like how injecting into the, like, bedding works just as well as injecting into the skin?
Use the forceps. Use the forceps. Here are the sutures. We need to hurry.
Man, I love this game. I wish I could convince my friends to play these games. But I feel like a lot of them are too squeamish. Or at least they think that, like, this would be too much for them without even necessarily seeing that much of it. Maybe I could convince Noelle to try this one, since she's played the first one.
Okay, let's continue. Derek!
Thing is, bear in mind, I am playing on hard. And it does not mess around. Normal and easy are much different stories. if you play on easy, like a single syringe of the green stuff will immediately refill like the entire health of the patient.
That went well. Here are the sutures.
It has 3 Wii games. One is a remake of the first game, one is a unique game that's only on the Wii, and one is Trauma Team, which is its own unique thing that does way more than these do. And they are all really good. Although New Blood in particular, I would not recommend playing by oneself. It is a co-op game.
Derek? Use the ultrasound. Use the drain. Derek! Use the
Okay,
magnification tool.
so now let's go over here. Oh man.
Derek! Use the drain. Use the drain.
There was a rupture anyway, it seems. Regardless of me trying to preempt it. But that's okay, I have the situation under control now, I think.
Use the antibiotic gel. Use the magnification tool. Derek!
Well, it looks like injuries formed and started popping in the other area while I was working over here.
Is that what chaos control is?
Jeez. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Use the ultrasound. Oh no! We're
That's...
losing the patient.
I killed the patient. That was me, but... I'm very concerned about this. As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff that just keeps popping up.
Do your best. That went well.
If only I could use the healing touch, I really wouldn't have much trouble with that person. Patient.
Derek! Use the forceps. Use the force. Here are the sutures.
Look, I'm such a kind person that I can't help but think of my patients as people. I know that's completely undoctor-like of me. Okay, come on. Yeah, I don't mean it too seriously because there's a lot of good doctors out there, but I've run into a lot that didn't care in the past.
Okay.
That's the American medical industry is a problem in a lot of ways, which we're not going to talk about. There's a lot of good people too.
Derek! Okay, let's continue.
What the? Well, that wasn't good. That's gonna cost me my A rank.
Well,
I dropped the bone.
here are the sutures. Okay, let's continue. Derek!
Meow, meow, meow.
That went well.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Derek?
Okay. We've got a lot to worry about this time still.
Use the ultrasound.
They
Use the
moved.
scalpel. Use the drain.
No, I just slightly remembered their locations wrong. Here's the part where it gets more difficult.
Use the magnification tool. Use the drain. Derek! Use the drain.
It's okay, the situation there is probably as bad as it's gonna get. How the heck did I do that? Okay.
Use the antibiotic gel. Derek! Use the magnification tool.
More forming again.
Derek!
And bursting on their own. Burstitis. Guess I know that's not what burstitis is. Hush.
Use the ultrasound.
Much confidence that that was gonna work. Okay, we can have this many open wounds as a treat. How do I get over there? There's more, huh?
That went well.
Let's get him closed up.
Here are the sutures.
I dropped the sutures. Second patient complete. Well done, Derek. Let's move on to the third patient.
Derek?
This Derek?
I
this-
spill my drink.
This Derek has injured his elbow. His ligaments are most likely torn. Considering the last patient's condition, this one probably has foreign objects lodged inside too. Once the external wounds are treated, we'll open up the affected area and continue. I got a bad feeling about this one. Just leave those sutures lying around inside the guy.
Derek!
His ligaments are completely torn. I see a foreign object as well.
Use the forceps.
Seems to be lodged in rather deep, so please extract it carefully. We'll connect the torn ligaments with the forceps and suture them together in the end.
Do it. Here are the sutures. Use the forceps. Here are the sutures. Okay, let's continue. Do your best. That went well.
All affected areas have been treated. Well, let's close this patient up. Now, please close up this patient. Finally, bandage the sutured incision.
Derek!
You managed to perform 3 consecutive operations, Derek. Congratulations. Thank you, Miss Fulton. I couldn't have done it without you. What's wrong?
Good work.
No, it's nothing. You must be tired. I want you to get some rest, Dr. Stiles.
Yes.
Yes, right away. Phew. Bum. Okay, I'm gonna... I'll show the new art. This art seems to be labeled Sarah Lay Steve, and Dead by Daylight players will understand. Ah! Oh, that's very funny. Ah! The next morning. Yeah, it seems to be the aqua scream. Just give me. Okay, guys, new emote. Enjoy. Man, it was a war zone in here last night. But somehow I survived.
Derek.
Great work, Derek. You look like you've had a tough night. Good morning, Dr. Casal. And yes, it got pretty hectic in here. That's what I read in the reports. But you got through it, huh?
Yes.
I don't think that's how he said it. I don't think that voice clip properly represents that line of dialogue. Alright then, you're done for today. You better get some rest or it'll be even harder coming in tomorrow. Yes, sir. I really didn't have any time to hesitate yesterday. I was able to concentrate on the patients better, too.
No.
But when I'm alone like this, I still keep thinking about it. Caduceus, guilt, and especially my healing touch. I wonder how everyone back at Caduceus is doing. By the way, I had to move one of the sprite emotes into tier 2 to make room for that. We're gonna have to start filling out tier 2 and 3, actually, of emotes. Wild. Wonder how everybody back at Caduceus is doing. I'm sorry, Chief Casal. I'll be more careful next time. It's not like you at all to fumble with equipment like that. Don't think it's necessary to remind you, but if you're having personal problems, you...
Understood.
It won't happen again, sir. I'm counting on you, Angie. But maybe you're working a little too hard. It's funny when there's dialogue between these two, because, like, I voice one at the bottom of my range and one at almost the top. I can recommend a nice place to spend some time off. Thanks for the offer, but I had to go see my father. Professor Blackwell, huh? We can't thank you and your family enough, Angie. Victor says that he might have a breakthrough on his guilt research soon, too.
I'm counting on you.
But don't push yourself too hard. I'm concerned about your health.
Hey!
Dr. Chase, are you feeling okay? I hope this depression thing isn't contagious. Yeah, I don't know why, but I just can't seem to find any energy anymore. Oh, come on, you just need to get some exercise or something. If you keep acting like this, you won't be setting a good example for Dr. Tulpa.
Oh, yeah?
Adele, huh? I don't think that guy even needs examples anymore. Speaking of Adele, is it just me, or has he been brooding over something lately? He's been studying like mad for some reason. And if I'm dealing with a studying monster, I guess I don't really need to be a demon. Oh, jeez. You're just slacking off because Dr. Hoffman is out of the country right now. I'm not the only one. You seen Angie today? I haven't seen her around all morning. I think she took the day off. Seems like she's been down in the dumps lately, too. Hope she gets herself back to normal soon. Remember hydration reminders? All this voice acting is tough. You get the impression this hospital would be doing better if they didn't only hire models. What is this, Grey's Anatomy? General Hospital? Man, that was an A rank after all that mess. I guess I already knew that since I got an achievement for it and I saw the results screen and blah blah blah. But somehow it just didn't register to me. Dun 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 da 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 da. What a nice day. Oh well, there's still work to be done. Excuse me, can I ask you something? Yes, how may I help you? Aren't you Angie Thompson?
Huh?
What? Oh, Miss Fulton. Ah, then you must be here about Dr. Stiles, right? Just have a seat and I'll fetch... No, I mean, please wait. That's not why I came. I just wanted to know if he was doing okay. Oh, is that all? There will always be times when men and women don't get along, my dear. But when you get to be my age, you start to realize just how silly it is to beat around the bush. If you want to know how Dr. Stiles is doing, why don't you ask him yourself?
Huh?
What? So, have there been any big changes back at Caduceus? No, not really. How have you been? I guess things are going okay. Yeah, it's just hospital. It has a wonderful front box art, though. Like, it looks so good. Come on. You two are acting like you just met. Don't you have anything real to say? Yeah, quit talking in circles.
No.
Easier said than done. Hey, what are you two doing here anyway? Well, Greg and I are your mentors, you know. And since I'm apparently your guardian angel, I should be here too, right? What the? You guys are treating me like a little kid!
You're such a handful.
You need our help, right? Doesn't that make you just like a little kid? You can't even carry on a conversation with a young lady on your own. I don't think that's the problem here. How are we supposed to have a normal conversation with you two perched over us? Oh, well, if we're in the way, then why don't you see her by yourself tomorrow? You have the day off, don't you? Yeah, but... And you have off tomorrow too, right, Miss Thompson?
Yes.
I do, actually. How did you... Oh, but tomorrow, I'm gonna see my father. Is that so? Well then... that gives me an idea. Derek, I want you to go see Professor Blackwell with Angie. What? Dr. Casal? Sydney keeps us updated with news from Caduceus. In fact, we just got word about that biohazard at Elysium, or as they call it in America, that resident evil. It turns out, the guilt outbreak there was done intentionally. You don't say. And since Professor Blackwell was once part of Delphi, maybe he knows something that would give us some insight into the attack.
No.
Wait a second, Dr. Casal. All that may be true, but it's Angie's day off. She shouldn't have to... No, it's all right, Doctor. I was planning on talking to my father about it anyway. What? Dr. Niguel and the others are working overtime to analyze the samples we obtained. If they're going to sacrifice their time for the sake of research, then as a member of Caduceus, I want to do everything I can, too. That's why I wanted to take this opportunity to visit my father. Resident Evil could be the name of a prequel where Dr. Styles is doing his residency. Hi, how you doing? I'd like to see if he knows anything. Well, if that's the case, wouldn't it be best if someone familiar with the situation accompanied you? It'd be a good idea, right?
Understood.
Yes. Then it's decided. But... Well, it makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Just because you work here doesn't mean you're no longer a member of Caduceus. So shouldn't you be doing everything you can? Yes, ma'am. And it may be a good time to start reconsidering your duties at Caduceus anyway. Wow, I stumbled over that. You've had a lot of time to pull yourself together here. It isn't too much to ask, right? That's true. Well, Angie, would it be alright if I went with you tomorrow? Of course! I'd be glad to have you along. Alright. There's a step in the right direction. Boy, those two can be a handful. Going on a date to see the girl's father. That's an ideal date, right? Ah, I see you brought Derek along for the ride, Angie. Kenneth Blackwell, Angie's father, an immunology researcher with a wealth of knowledge on guilt. He was forced to cooperate with Delphi's guilt researchers in return for his daughter's freedom. It's been a while. Yeah, it's too bad we don't have time to come see you more often. That's alright. I understand how little time doctors have to themselves.
Father.
How have you been? I brought the data Caduceus asked me to show you. Are those the results of the additional tests I asked Victor to perform? Just as I suspected. How's your progress going on that research anyway, Professor? You haven't already heard?
Excuse me.
I've kept my distance from guilt research lately. Really? Well, a doctor with your aptitude couldn't have picked a worse time to do that. Huh? What have you found out?
Indeed.
Something terrible. Someone is trying to revive the ideas of Delphi. Perhaps trying isn't the right word, they've already succeeded. What? Then Delphi is back in operation again? Are you talking about what happened at Elysium? I've verified this with Caduceus. There is no evidence that would suggest otherwise. Elysium's guilt outbreak, that was no accident. It is the result of return of medical terrorism. We performed numerous tests on the tissue extracted from that boy they called a sinner. And our conclusion is that his strain of guilt certainly didn't come from a natural mutation.
No.
Medical terrorism. Not again. Told the authorities everything I knew about Delphi, and the UN successfully incapacitated them. But there was still some loose ends that didn't get tied up. One of those being the whereabouts of a number of guilt researchers.
Huh?
There were others besides you? Well, their leader Adam was of course one of them, but there were others referred to only by their code names. Vampire, Luculus, Torperi, and Quoko. To my knowledge, they were all apprehended except one, Zumhole. So one of them escaped? Yes, and knowing that has caused me quite a dilemma. Should I continue with my research, or seek out the shadows of Delphi? Ugh, what is this? Father? Professor Blackwell, are you alright? Don't tell me it's... What's going on? Professor Blackwell collapsed. It may be post-guilt syndrome. Please, get him to the medical ward.
Dr. Stiles!
My father has a research lab in this building. It's better equipped than the medical ward, so we should run the tests on him there. I see. Then please take the professor there immediately. Okay.
Father.
Blackwell. What is this, a Kojima game? You know, I know it would never happen, but I would be so interested in the hypothetical possibility of Hideo Kojima writing, like, Trauma Team 2. I think that would be incredible. There's no mistaking it. It's PGS.
This can't be.
His heart is being affected, and it doesn't look good. We won't be able to transfer him like this.
Dr. Stiles!
We'll need to perform the operation here, Doctor. My father's laboratory was founded by Caduceus, so we've got all the equipment we'll need. We have to treat him before it gets any worse. But... Come on, Derek. Do it. Professor?
Indeed.
I have no intention of accepting this as my punishment. The sins I committed are far too grave to be atoned for by my death. It's just not that simple. I have to live. Father, don't speak. We're going to save you. All right. I'll perform the operation. Angie, let's get ready. Understood. But can I really do this? Is it even possible without the healing touch? Kenneth Blackwell, height 181 cm, weight 72 kg, condition mutated tumors on the heart. Excision necessary. Caution is urged as PGS is suspected to be the cause. The doctor, we're ready.
Huh?
His vitals have dropped again. His temperature is rising steadily too. Riding? That's not right, Sarah. This isn't good. There's no time to spare. It looks like an operation is our only choice. Doctor? I'm alright. Let's move on to the briefing. Right away. My the patient's condition is due to post-guilt syndrome. The affected area is the heart, and mutated tumors of an unknown origin have started to form as a result of post-Savato syndrome. There is one objective for this operation: excise and extract the mutated tumors from the heart. His heart. If I so much as make one mistake,
Please, hurry.
if we lose any more time, his vitals could... You know, Java, that's a really good point. Angie's changed into her nurse outfit. Where the heck did she get it? It's a really fancy outfit. It's not just like scrubs. I know.
No.
Sorry, I didn't mean to snap at you. She was wearing it underneath her dress? Let's get started. Yes, Doctor.
Let's begin the operation.
She had a copy at her dad's place. Possible, but...
Well, let's begin.
Doctor, please help my father.
What the?
Are these tumors? This is the first time we've seen anything like this. But at least we won't need the ultrasound.
Use the drain.
Still, the way they're changing color worries me. Please treat them carefully.
Please inject the medication.
EGS is also set in, so don't forget to inject the sedative into the patient.
Toxicosis has subsided. Huh? Use the scalpel. Toxicosis have used the drain. Use the forceps. Use the antibiotic gel.
Okay. Affixation confirmed, but there's a scar.
This can't be.
A blood pool and inflammation formed in the area we treated, but why? Oh boy. Out of... I didn't think... Okay.
Vitals dropping.
Noted. You might laugh, but the reason I tried to drain it when it was red at first is because that's normally the color that they are when you, like, would be dealing with, like, an aneurysm or even some normal tumors in this. So I was like, yeah, of course I would drain it when it's red. Why wouldn't I? Tumors aren't normally blue. Yeah. Your tumor is blue now. That's my attack. What a twisted thing to do, Papyrus. man. Okay. That takes care of that. We're done treating all the affected areas. I'm so glad. Now my father can... No! Another mutated tumor is formed. Father... What is this thing? It's completely different from the last set of tumors. It's blinking at an incredible speed. Doctor, we need to treat it. Please. Please save him.
Doctor,
No.
There's no way I can treat this without the healing touch. I'm going to halt the procedure. I'm closing him up. But doctor... There's just no way to keep going. I'm going to close him up. Suspending the procedure. I'm closing him up.
Father.
The patient is closed. The procedure is terminated. That was useless. I couldn't do anything. The patient is saved. Yeah, right.
Dr. Styles!
Why? That was more like first aid than an operation. All you did was buy us time. If his strength gives out...
No.
But his case of PGS is different from all the others. We don't have enough information. Best we can do right now is wait for some backup. But with your skills, there's no reason we wouldn't be able to cure him. Your healing touch never lost a battle with guilt. There's no point in wishing we had something we don't. I'm gonna report his case to Caduceus. Maybe they can give us some idea of how to treat this. If his condition changes, inform me right away.
Doctor?
I'm gonna do that one over. Because it's not a difficult operation, it shouldn't be hard to get an A rank.
No. Let's begin the operation.
Well, let's begin. What? Please inject the medication.
What? We please the medication.
Has subsided. Toxicosis has occurred. Use the scalpel. Use the forceps. Use the antibiotic gel.
Okay. Alava. I took a chance there. I shouldn't have. I was just trying to place my my drain.
Well, let's begin. What? Please inject the medication.
What? You please inject the medication.
Toxicosis has subsided. Toxicosis has occurred.
War were declared. Man, the scar on your heart, that's gotta be rough. Ooh. Taking longer than I wanted to.
Doctor, hurry!
Bad? Ugh.
Thank goodness.
That wasn't good enough.
What?
Doc,
No.
I don't think I'm getting an A rank from this.
Father.
Hmm. Yeah, that wasn't an A rank. It was a B rank. Again. I'll do it one more time. I know, but I just want to try, okay?
Huh?
I feel like I could do this operation better.
Please, hurry!
No. Let's begin the operation.
Well, let's begin. What? Please inject the medication. Toxicosis has subsided. Use the scalpel. Use the toxicosis has occurred. Huh?
Yeah, It's okay. Let's move on. I can clearly do it, but...
Doctor,
I heard back from Caduceus. It looks like Dr. Chase and the others are on their way. Oh, that's good news. But it'll be a while before they get here. Doctor, will you please reconsider? I know it's my fault you're hesitant. I shouldn't have come down on you so hard. Angie, you can't take all the blame. What you said wasn't entirely untrue.
Dr. Styles!
Please, you have to make a decision. Are we going to perform the operation while he still has the strength or risk waiting? We can't do it without them. There are so many factors we haven't even considered and... You're right. I know it would be safer to wait, but in my heart, Dr. Styles, I know you can do this. Please, you must.
Huh?
No. His vitals have become unstable. There's no more time. Operating is his only hope. No. That's too dangerous. We can still find a way to stabilize him long enough. I think we can buy more time if we lower his body temperature. That will... No, Dr. Styles, he won't last.
No.
We don't have a choice. Why? Why won't you even try to save him? It doesn't matter whether or not it's possible. Right now I just have to hope that it is. You've given every patient you've ever operated on 100% of your effort. So please, there's no one I trust more than you.
Please, Doctor.
Save him. Save my dad. What was that sound? It sounded like a pipe dropping. Is Dad going to die? Why? Why can't you cure him? Huh? No, I don't want him to die. Why? Why can't the doctors cure him? Does that... Please. Please save my dad. It sounded like someone dropped a metal pipe. That memory.
No.
Why am I hesitating? Someone is suffering just like I did. Eric Styles, didn't you pursue this career to give people hope?
I'm a doctor.
I'm not a doctor if I give up hope before my patients. Let's get ready.
Doctor?
Doctor? I'm sorry I hesitated, Angie, but I'm not going to let you suffer anymore. No, we're going to do everything we can. Doctor, then you'll... Let's begin the operation.
I will save this patient.
Right, Doctor. Why was that even its own episode? It's just a short briefing. What's Professor Blackwell's condition?
Dr. Styles!
His blood pressure and pulse are decreasing. If this keeps up, his vitals will drop as well. Let's perform the operation. Get ready immediately. Understood. I can't hesitate. Now isn't the time to be scared. Never forget, Derek Styles. You are a doctor. Did his weight go down a little? I'll never turn my back on the patient again. I'm a doctor. Doctor. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry. I understand. Then let's begin the briefing. Again, the affected area is the heart, and mutated tumors have formed due to post-guilt syndrome. The objective for this operation is the same. Excise and extract the mutated tumors from the heart. It may be more difficult this time. His condition has gotten even worse. But I don't want my father to. Angie, if we both work together, I'm sure we can save him.
I will save this patient.
Right, Doctor.
I won't let you die.
Meow.
Well, let's begin.
Doctor, this time, please try your best. Let's get started. Da-da-dun. Da-da-dun, da-da-dun.
Doctor!
Mutated tumors have been confirmed. Tumors we treated last time have also reformed.
Use the drain.
Watch out for the tumors changing colors and continue the treatment.
Please inject the medication.
And since PGS is set in, you'll need to inject the sedative as well.
Toxicosis has subsided. Hey, that's... Toxicosis
That
has
was-
occurred.
That was a different voice clip that I've heard from her before. What was that?
Use the scalpel. Use the drain. Vitals dropping.
Oh man. I think I need to start over because that was already dire. Yeah, I was just surprised that there was a voice clip from Angie that I don't remember ever hearing before.
Let's begin.
Ever. And I've played these games a lot in the past.
Doctor, use the drain. Please inject the medication. Toxicosis has subsided. Toxicosis has occurred. Use the scalpel. Use the drain.
Oh man, these short amount of time that you get on these. Much worse than the previous operation in that regard. Oh, crap. I gotta get those vitals back up now. Give me another syringe, hurry! Nurse, another syringe. Oh boy. This is gonna be really hard. Sincerely, this is gonna be very difficult. I'm sweating over here. My forehead is sweating. Those vitals up. Get Fry to bring me a towel. Damn. Oh my... There's too much travel time. Takes me too long to get over there. Or is it an accuracy thing? No, it's definitely time. Time and accuracy. Getting the both together is very difficult here.
We need to pick up the pace.
I know it, Angie. I need to start the mission over. Gotta move faster, like physically, literally.
Well, let's begin. Doctor, use the drag. Please inject the medication. Toxicosis has subsided. Toxicosis has occurred. Use the scalpel. Use the forceps. Use the antibiotic gel.
I feel like even with the ones over on the far right, I barely have enough time. And the travel time is much worse with the others. I don't have, I don't have like a second stylus or anything like that. And I can't touch it with my finger. It won't register.
drain. The patient's in danger.
I know that, Angie. Yeah. New stylus was an actual thing back in the day, I remember that much. I remember the thing you're talking about, Patchwork, but I never had one. I just remember it existing. Whoa. Well, apparently, I went Ultra Instinct on that one. And that one. Damn. I wasn't expecting it to, Guess what? They've all been removed.
Well, that's done.
Treatment of the affected areas in view are complete, Doctor, but... I know. The accelerated tumor mutation hasn't been confirmed.
Angie,
Just keep an eye out for anything unexpected, Angie. Yes, Doctor.
Doctor,
I'm getting new tumor readings.
what?
It must be the mutated one. I knew it would show up. It's changing colors so fast. I don't think any normal procedure can deal with it.
Concentrate.
I need to get the healing touch back now. I have to concentrate.
please, Doctor.
Please save my father. Save my dad. Yes, I will save him. I became a doctor to fulfill a promise I made to myself.
I won't let you die.
This is my power, and with it, I can cure any disease.
All right, let's do this. I will save this patient.
Well, if I really botched that at the end, though, by letting that stuff spew out. How many little stars?
That was truly amazing.
Treatment of all mutated tumors is complete. Doctor, I knew you could do it.
Thank you.
Huh? You and everyone else are the reason I made it through this. But I didn't do anything. Yeah, you did. I never could have done it without you. Thank you so much, Angie.
Doctor,
Now, we're almost done. Let's continue the procedure.
understood.
Right.
The sutures are ready.
Gel, give me the gel.
Thank you so much.
Dun dun. God, that was rough. I made it through, though. You all believed in me, right? We're finished. We pulled it off. Yes,
Thank
I'm so
goodness.
glad. But that power I used, that was definitely... My mind, it's so foggy. What's wrong with me? My whole body feels heavy and... Why is everything going...
Doctor?
Are you okay?
Dr. Styles!
We're from Caduceus. Where's the professor? He's over here. What's his condition? About that. They said there's a risk of infection, so I ordered all personnel to stay clear. Damn, I hope we still have enough time. Sorry to keep you waiting, Derek. Cavalry is here.
Hey!
Keep your voice down in the ward. Oh, yeah. My bad. Wait a second, what's going on? What happened to Derek? Is he infected? Breathing is stable, pulse normal, no external injuries, no fever. I think he's just fast asleep. What? Professor Blackwell, his vitals are stable too.
Yes.
I think he's gonna be okay. Dr. Styles saved him. So, there's nothing for us to do here? It sure seems that way. Screw that! Wake up, Derek! You called us all the way out here so we could watch you take a nap? Hey, don't wake him up, seriously. Just let him rest for a while.
Huh?
Hey, Angie? Are you and Dr. Styles okay? I have no idea what you're talking about. What? It's nothing. Not only did you attempt a risky operation on your own, but you collapsed right afterward.
Derek.
You really do like making people worry, don't you? I know I've been a pain, but thanks to all of you, I think I'm ready to stand on my own 2 feet again. Thank you so much. Good. Then it looks like you're done with your second residency. You were quite a headache, but I suppose that's always been the case.
You're such a handful.
Yes, Derek is such a handful. Oh, come on, I'm about to leave. Can't you treat me like a colleague for once? Derek? The reason you can return to Caduceus is not because you've regained your healing touch. It's because you've returned to being the doctor you were, who could face patients in any situation. The fierce battles are far from over. You can't let them get the best of you.
Yes.
And as your guardian angel, I've got one more thing to say. Next time you go with Miss Thompson to see your father, try to bring him some good news, okay? Huh? What's that supposed to mean? I guess I can only work out so many miracles, Nurse Fulton.
Doctor,
Huh? You came to get me?
huh?
Didn't they tell you? They asked me to meet up with you, actually. Oh, is that right? Man. All that silly talk is making me nervous around my own assistant.
Doctor,
Dr. Styles? What? Yes? Well, I haven't had the chance to thank you properly.
thank you so much.
I need to thank you too. You're the reason I was able to break out of my slump and regain my healing touch. I'm looking forward to starting fresh. Okay, but you know, I'm still gonna speak my mind even if it comes out sounding harsh. I didn't expect that would ever change, but it's probably best that way. Well, shall we get going?
Yeah.
The Homeowners Association? Oh no! The Asclepius Project. Is that the official name of the venture you mentioned yesterday, Mr. Mercer? Yes, the name may seem a bit pretentious, but I assure you it is merited. In fact, I pushed for this title to ensure that the importance of our motives was not forgotten. Patrick Mercer, age 52, a career bureaucrat on the Ministry of Health and Human Services. As CEO of the Hands of Asclepius, he strives to change the very structure of American medicine. Let me see if I've got this right. The goal of the HOA is to provide doctors with world-class training, correct? I don't know, personally I just assumed that it was people who played Nero in Melty Blood, so you're constantly hearing "Hua! Hua! Hua!" Actually, that's a very accurate summary of our main directive. You see, the number of doctors who fulfill their full potential as surgeons is rather minimal. Our emphasis would be to provide skilled doctors with the training to make them superior. Top tier. This training you intend to do, I don't think it'll be as easy as you make it sound. I understand your concerns, but we've considered this from every possible angle. It's foolproof. I'd be happy to explain the procedure in more detail when we invite you to our offices. Caduceus and its doctors continue to set the standard for skills and practices in the medical field. The Hands of Asclepius is going to do everything it can to bring the world's doctors to your level. For that reason, I hope Caduceus will support you with personnel as a symbol of your cooperation. Will support us with personnel. Mr. Mercer, I do approve of your company's aspirations, but even though we've taken measures to counter PGS, the battle isn't over. All I can say is that right now, it would be very difficult to lend you any of our staff. And unfortunately, we don't have any jurisdiction over doctors outside of our organization. I realize that I am asking a lot, but even so, please consider my request. It says in your plan that you intend to cultivate 10 or more premier doctors within a year. Wouldn't you say that's fairly ambitious for that kind of time span? With people's lives on the line, time is of the essence, wouldn't you agree? That is true.
Hey!
Dr. Stiles, welcome back. I heard you had a rough time over at Hope, man. The Iron Vixen herself told me how much fun she had with you. Yeah, I'm sorry to have worried everybody.
Derek,
There was no doubt in my mind that you would return to work here. Thanks, Dr. Clarks. Again, I'm sorry to have caused so much trouble. Not at all. Besides, now you'll work twice as hard to make up for all the lost time, right? It was a relief to hear that you were able to save Professor Blackwell. Losing him would have been a tragedy for us all.
Yes.
It took a while, but I'm back and I feel confident again. Angie, we're happy for you too. Your father's prognosis looks good, right? Yes, thanks to everyone's help.
Excuse me.
Hey, Tyler? Where's Adele? Is he in a class right now? Oh yeah, about him. Things have gotten a little complicated. What did you do to him, Tyler? I told Adele that the director was the one who performed his operation, and after that, he...
Dr. Stiles.
Then Dr. Stiles wasn't the one who operated on me. Hey, Adele? I feel so betrayed. Huh? Well, I believed in him. I believed that if I ever got into trouble, he'd be the one who'd be there for me. But I don't understand. No, you've got it wrong, Adele. Derek was...
Huh?
What? Well, he really wasn't in any condition to perform the operation. But Dr. Stiles has the healing touch. Why didn't he use it on me? Did he think I wasn't worth it? Even if he wanted to,
Dr. Styles.
I was about to die, and he still didn't. How am I supposed to trust Dr. Styles now? Adele? Hey, where are you going?
Hey!
I couldn't bring myself to tell him that you'd lost the healing touch. I'm sorry, Derek. I couldn't shake him out of it. But that's why Dr. Talbot looked so gloomy after the operation. Dr. Styles, it might be best to clear up any misunderstandings before matters get worse. Adele.
Oh, no.
Unfortunately, our country's healthcare system has a great deal of shortcomings. The lack of doctors, the cost of entering the field, and the gap between rich and poor. Even the skill level of doctors from one hospital to the next varies wildly. These are all problems I've been fighting to solve. I'm aware that you have been a staunch activist in your attempts to make changes in our field. You've established charities and joined hands with both private investors and companies. For a division of the government, you've made these things happen with incredible speed. I have my reasons for wanting to get things pushed through quickly. Are you interested in seeing our operating rooms? Yes, definitely. Ah, there you are, Director.
Derek.
Derek, is today your first day back? So you've returned. I can tell just by looking at you that you're back to your old self.
Yes.
Director Hoffman, Chief Casal, I'm sorry to have been such a burden on you. Ah, are you the infamous Dr. Styles? Derek, this is Patrick Mercer, from the Ministry of Health and Human Services. He's establishing a new medical organization called the Hands of Asclepius. Nice to meet you. So what is this Hands of Asclepius? It's the company I founded for the sole purpose of creating more skilled doctors like yourself. Of course, if you were interested, I'd be happy to welcome you aboard, Dr. Styles. No, thank you. I'm content working here. We'll hydrate it. Mr. Mercer, I'd appreciate it if you refrained from recruiting our top surgeons. But Dr. Styles should be able to make his own choices, wouldn't you agree? Still, you of all people should know it's bad form to... Excuse me for a moment. This is Sydney. Is it an emergency? What's her condition? I'm sorry, you're breaking up. Did you say PGS in her stomach? Alright, get her to the OR. Derek, I know you just got back, but can I trust you with this operation? Yes, I can handle it.
I'm counting.
Alright, then it's in your hands. Hurry over to the operating room, please. Yes, sir. What's a perfect opportunity? Would it be possible for me to observe the operation? Of course. Do you think I will have the honor of witnessing the famed healing touch?
Well,
Let's just wait and see. Anne Hines. I'll get started with the briefing. This patient has been infected with guilt before, and is currently suffering from tumors inside her stomach as an effect of PGS. There is one objective for this operation: excise and extract all tumors from the stomach. But it appears that blood pools are also starting to form, so we'll need to drain them while extracting the tumors.
Doctor,
I know we have a government official observing us, but please try not to get distracted. Thanks, Angie. All we need to do is concentrate on who's in front of us, right? You got it.
Let's begin the operation.
let's do our best.
Let's see what we're dealing with here.
Use the ultrasound.
There are multiple tumors present. Please be sure to treat all of them.
Please inject the medication. Toxicosis, please be careful.
What the? It set back in as soon as I cured it. Powell procedure.
Look!
Small tumors. The laser. Bleeding is pretty severe. Huh? Don't know what I did wrong there.
Toxicosis has occurred.
I know that, Angie. This is too normal of an operation. Way too normal.
Toxicosis. Well, that's done.
Treatment of the affected area is complete, but your vitals aren't stable yet.
Use the magnification tool.
Oh boy.
Huh?
Blood pool formed. There are definitely tumors left. Find the hidden tumors with the magnification tool, Doctor.
Vitals dropping.
No! The patient is undergoing cardiac arrest.
Dr. Styles!
Oh boy. That's not good. That means I'll have to deal with low vitals all the time as well. Cardiac arrest again. Okay, let's get the vitals up and worry about these other tumors. Here. No. Somehow I made that work for me. Okay, toxicosis. Inject a healthy amount of Mountain Dew. Whatever that amount is. Anybody know? What's a healthy amount of Mountain Dew? Oh, crap, this again. Uh-oh. Okay. Cardiac arrest is still a risk. I'm sure there was a tumor here.
Toxicosis has occurred.
Not again. Huh?
Use the
What's happening?
magnification tool.
Tumor reaction has increased. Please check the areas we've already treated again.
Look!
Blood pools seem to be forming after extracting the tumors. Please use the drain. What? Is the drain malfunctioning? I'll get another drain ready immediately. Hang in there. There's probably going to be another cardiac arrest any time now. Okay, concentrate.
Doctor, hurry!
No, Angie. There's no time. Can't do it in time. Sorry, the patient died from taking too long.
Let's do our best.
That's why they call them the late patient.
Please inject the medication. Toxicosis has subsided. Please be careful. Toxicosis has occurred. Look!
Okay.
Use the magnification tool. Huh? The patient's in danger.
Oh boy, here we go.
Dr. Stiles!
Calmly now. Calmly. Toxicosis. Crap. With that blood pool in the way, I somehow made do over there. Crap. On. Over that. Oop. Sometimes my aim is just slightly off enough, right? With the cardiac arrest, it's hard to bother healing much because if I do, it's not going to last long. And here we go.
Amplification tool. Huh?
Okay.
Doctor,
Keep those vitals up. Okay, okay. Going okay.
we need to pick up the pace.
Okay,
Toxoplasma has
there's
the
2 of them.
Well, that's done.
No more tumors detected. Treatment complete. We were in trouble for a second there, but I'm glad everything turned out all right. Oh boy. I forgot something, didn't I? No?
The sutures are ready.
That was such a long wait that I was sure that I had forgotten something.
Doctor, hurry.
I know, but the vitals bonus. Need another syringe, Angie, quickly.
Great work.
Angie,
Something wrong, Angie? It's nothing. I just couldn't help but notice how impressed Chief Mercer was with you. And I hope you aren't going to consider transferring to the HOA because they'll pay you better. Ugh, are you kidding? Not after I finally got to come back here. I've had enough of transfers. I suppose that's true, isn't it? Welcome back, Doctor. Phew. Phew. Rank B. Asha, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in. How did Third Strike go? Well, how did Third Strike go? You're very good at that game, you know that? Asha is very good at Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. That's a good reason to follow Asha. How you doing? How'd it go? That was a spectacular operation, Dr. Hoffman. No wonder he is counted among the world's best. If any of you don't know me, I am Sarlene, a retro streamer. We're playing Trauma Center. I just completed a pretty tough operation. Thank you, Dot, for resubscribing. I've seen the footage of it before, but seeing it in person is really something else. Footage? The HOA has been striving to reach a skill level. Of course, there are many who doubt it can be done. At any rate, the war has already begun, and we're doing everything we can to ensure our victory. I always like seeing all the Power Rangers Bop emotes in a row. There's a new emote today, too. Because... because... Greenlow drew a new emote while I was streaming that I didn't even expect. So look. Mr. Mercer, what exactly do you mean by that? You got Gigas Breakered while crouching with Ibuki and the damage made you type 400,000 characters in a microsecond? That's good. This arrived at the Ministry of Health and Human Services. It's a copy, but please take a look. A letter? There are those who would ask how the deceased shall rise and what form they shall take. An exercise in futility. What is sown in life can only be reaped through death. I recognize this cryptic prose. Delphi? Yes, the police are still trying to confirm the source, but really there's no mistaking it. Delphi has resurfaced, and with them, the return of medical terrorism. Like somebody said before, like, Kojima would totally write a game about medical terrorism, and I would love to see it if he did. I would love to see him write this series. They should revive this series, and Kojima should do the writing. Adele, I'm sorry that I wasn't able to save you. You must have had your reasons, but that's of no concern to me anymore. What? Listen, from now on I'll... Adele? Why is your stuff all packed up? I've decided to resign.
What?
You're going back to Kostagar because of this? Don't flatter yourself. You're not the reason I'm leaving. I've got bigger plans. I've been invited to participate in the Asclepius project. Adele, you're joining the HOA? Ah! Ah! Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, the Homeowners Association. I said that earlier.
Doctor,
Isn't it time for the meeting? Dr. Stiles, are you listening? We have that meeting about the issues with Delphi today. I'll do one more operation, this coming operation. Then we'll go off on a raid. Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you, Angie. What do you mean, oh, it's you? This meeting is important and you're spacing out. Sorry, you're right.
hey,
Still thinking about Dr. Tulba? Yeah. If I had just been stronger, he wouldn't have gone to the hands of Asclepius. When I think about it, it's kind of... Dr. Stiles, he's already left. You can't let it bring you down like this. I understand that you wanted to continue mentoring Dr. Tulba, but... It doesn't help that we haven't even heard from him since he left.
Dr. Stiles,
At least we haven't heard any bad news. Anyway, what are we going to do? The meeting has probably already started. I need water. Attention, Dr. Stiles and Nurse Thompson. Please report to Chief Casal's office immediately. I repeat, Dr. Stiles and Nurse Thompson to Chief Casal's office immediately. I'm tripping over my words. I'm trapping over my words. That's not about us being late to the meeting. What happened?
Derek.
We just received an urgent request from President Mayuzumi over at Acropolis. The number of employees in her office are thought to have been infected with guilt. Inside the company? What's going on? Apparently, they received a letter indicative of an attack written in Delphi's usual style. It's very probable that they're the ones behind this. Acropolis has been participating in the anti-guilt research. They were a prime target. It sounds like the surviving members of Delphi are intent on having their revenge. We can confirm our suspicions later.
Well,
Priority is to treat the infected and prevent the disease from spreading. Do we know how many people have contracted it so far? We've been told that 2 of their staff have been infected. Apparently, they've been isolated. The on-hand medical staff is performing first aid on a few others as well, though. Meet up with them and make your decisions accordingly. This isn't the first time you 2 have been in this situation. I'm sure you'll be fine. But we'll have a backup team ready in case anything goes wrong. Keep us informed.
Understood.
We'll head out immediately. Alright, Angie, let's go. Okay, so we get another guilt operation too before things are over, it seems. I love this series so much. You guys, like, even if you're squeamish, as long as you don't play the first game on DS, it's something that somebody can get by. And I guarantee you the story, the characters, it's all amazing and super worth it. You're from Caduceus, right? Thank you for coming. I'm Dr. Stiles, and this is Nurse Thompson. We need to start treating the infected immediately. President Mayuzumi is coordinating all treatment. Please head up to her office. Yeah, the first game on Wii is good. You just don't want to play the DS version of the first game. The DS version is really rough. It has a lot of problems even registering your inputs a lot of the time. Alright, we need to quarantine the building. Try to keep anyone who isn't authorized out of here.
Let's do our best.
And that includes the paparazzi. Come on, Angie. My voice is starting to give out from all the talking. Thank you for coming, Dr. Stiles. This certainly is disastrous. I never thought my company would become the target of terrorists. What am I going to do? Please calm down, Miss Mayuzumi. Your employees are our highest priority. We're told they've already been isolated, but what kind of condition are they in? We have some test results from our private medical staff. These are the charts, then? Chiral reactions confirmed. The readings indicate Titarti.
Yeah.
Titarti? We've dealt with that strain of guilt before. Miss Mayuzumi, is this facility equipped for surgery? Yes. We have our operating room set up for research and treatment. Then, let's go. Angie, we'll need to get set up quick.
Understood.
Wait. There may already be an operation in progress. What? Who's performing it? And just before you 2 got here, a doctor from the hands of Asclepius arrived. I was too busy trying to organize my staff to touch base with him, though.
Dr. Stiles!
What should we do, Doctor? We're here to save these people. So we may end up having to help the HOA doctor. Regardless, we have to hurry. Yes, Doctor.
Dr. Stiles.
I'm counting on you. This is a nice-looking operating room. Shall we begin the briefing? The name is Bao Nguyen. Damage to the liver, chiral reaction to Titarti. The patient is infected with a variation of guilt called Titarti. In fact, it's the same strain that Dr. Casal became infected with 3 years ago. Yeah, I'll never forget that.
Doctor, listen.
Titarti has a tendency to appear in groups of 3. They create poisonous polyps on the outer layer of the liver that release toxins into the body. There will be one objective for this operation: eliminate Titarti. First, we'll have to treat all the poisonous polyps and force Titarti's main bodies to surface. If we inject the serum into all 3 Titarti before they can burrow again, we should be able to stop them from moving altogether. But each of them needs to be injected with a specific serum. Make sure to inject the same colored serum into the corresponding Titarti body.
Yeah.
So our treatment methods for this guilt haven't changed since the last time we fought it. That's true, but don't let your guard down, Doctor. The 3 viral bodies are synchronized. They'll only stay visible for a short period of time. And on top of that, the serum cannot be injected until they turn white. You must work quickly. Understood. But something's bothering me. Is this really... Doctor? Sorry, I was just thinking to myself.
All right, let's do this.
Let's begin the operation. What the?
These toxic diverticula are very distinct. It's definitely Tatarti. Let's treat them before they become active and release their toxins.
Please inject the medication. Use the scalpel. Use the forceps.
Okay, so far so good. I guess there's no neutralizer because this is actual guilt and not post-guilt.
That's done.
Tatarti will surface now to try and regenerate the diverticula.
Please inject the medication.
Inject the matching colored serum into the 3 Tatarti quickly.
Please inject the medication.
Huh?
Please continue. Just one more. Chiral reaction is weakening. Please inject the medication.
Okay. What the?
What?
A new color of Tatarti? Damn, did this one mutate too? Dr. Stiles, here! Huh? I've never seen this serum before. While you were at Hope Hospital, we treated a patient infected with Tatarti. A premature type of this mutation was extracted, and Dr. Nguel created the serum from it. Wow, good thing we're thinking ahead. Let's put it to use.
Please inject the medication.
Yes. It can be used in the same way as the others, injected into the matching body.
All right.
That was a little slow.
Doctor? It's working. Chiral reaction is weakening.
Got him.
Chiral reaction is negative.
There's gonna be another patient. There has to be. This is way too easy.
Very nice.
No.
We really owe Dr. Nguel for this one. But I'm more concerned about how the other infected employee's operation is going. I agree. President Mayuzumi said a doctor from the HOA should be performing it. We should go check on his progress, Angie, just in case.
Understood.
That was it? That was it? That was it? Okay. Rank B. Now let's check on Dr. Tulpa's operation. Was the operation successful? Yes, he's going to pull through. But what about the other infected patient? He's being operated on in room 5 as we speak. And then, the operation isn't over yet? I don't believe so. What should we do, Dr. Stiles? Should we ask to take over? No, if it's going smoothly, then there's no need for us to do that. I'm sure the Hands of Asclepius sent in a doctor with at least some knowledge of guilt. Well, there's an observation room attached to room 5. Would you like to watch the procedure?
Yes.
That's a good idea. Angie, be ready to step in at any time. Something could still go wrong. Of course, Doctor. Okay, so it ends there. That's fine. Ta-da. I've always got to be careful when it comes to this emulator to not click the delete SRAM button while while closing it. Because it's right next to the close ROM button. Okay, so we're gonna go build we're gonna go be rating Voxandra because reasons. She's doing her Mega Man Marathon, and I hope that everyone will have a good time watching her. She's always really good at those games. Obviously there will be more Trauma Center in the future since we're not done with this one. But I haven't decided what to stream next. We'll see. Now, I wish you all a good night, and I wish myself a good resting my throat. Good night, everyone. Thank you all. I appreciate you.